Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, it's basically a video of me looking at my final decisions. I thought I'll create this video to kind of help people out. I think we are all in the same position. We're looking at the press conference, we're looking at Twitter, we're looking at forums, and we're all trying to make that last minute adjustments. I'm going to be doing the same thing and I need your help as well. So let me know in the comments below what you think. But all I'm going to say is good luck. It's a new season, new challenge, and anything can happen. Hopefully we all do well at the end of the season. So here we go. First up, I'm just going to close this green light. As you can see, it says Capkin FPL. But it's a bit too bright, and I'm going to fix that up so it kind of looks really cool at the background. But hopefully you guys like that. I'm going next level on this thing, but yeah, let me go and sort that out and change the lighting on that. So as you can see, this is my team setup so far, and it's a 3-5-2 formation. I already spoke to you guys about this on my team selection video, so please check that out. And I know a lot of people are going with the 4 or 5 at the back, but there's a couple of stuff that's came out from the press conference of Matt Doherty and Perisic might not even start against Southampton for game week 1. And that kind of changed things around a little bit. There's still more press conference to go through, so please check them out before you make your final decisions and lock your team up. And I could add an additional defender like maybe Robertson instead of Diaz, so I could do that. Or maybe, double up on the Manchester City defense, maybe go for Walker as well. Or maybe Trippier, try something a little bit different. However, I thought, you know what, let me stick with the 5 in the midfield, because this is where I could make a lot of money with Bailey, with Neto, Martinelli. Great value, and if they do well, if they get like a return or anything in the next 2 game weeks, then it's going to look good. So I've been looking at that. I've been looking at the 4 at the back as well, and I could do that. I could go ahead and bring in Robertson. It's not a problem at all. I can remove Diaz, go for a 4.5 to kind of scrape a lot of money elsewhere and kind of upgrade my midfielders if I want to do that. And as you can see, I have 1.5, and I can do that by removing, if I remove Martinelli, I've got 7.5. I could go for Coutinho, I could go for Rashford, I could maybe try and scrape in 0.5 somewhere and go for 8 million midfielder. So there's a lot of options there. There's a lot of opportunities to actually do that. So I'm looking at that still, I'm looking at Trippier, I'm looking at Zinchenko, so instead of maybe Ramsdale, I can go for Zinchenko. So I am looking at the 4 at the back, so don't get me wrong, I know that I'm going with 5 right now, but I'm just having a look at different options right now and just kind of talking to you guys about all of these possibilities and all of these things that a lot of people are talking about. The other interesting thing that I wanted to mention is the Leicester City goalkeepers. So right now, Ward is their main goalkeeper, and he's 4 million. And as you can see, it's 23% owned. So if you go with, like, let's just say I reset this. This is my team, right? I remove Ramsdale and I go and get the other second goalkeeper from Leicester City. I got 2 million. So you can pretty much scrape up like a million or 0.5 from your goalkeepers to kind of use that elsewhere. And with 2 million, I can remove Martinelli and I can go and get another 8 million player. Maybe I could go for Foden or Mahrez if I wanted to try my luck. Or Mason Mount and so on. So there's a lot of opportunities there to actually scrape a lot of money. So if you want to do that, then that's a big possibility. If we look at Leicester City's fixtures are not too bad. There's a few fixtures in there early on. Home fixtures that they could do really well, and you know what, we're just kind of like relying on the save points, to be honest with you. So that's an option as well. Now the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a lot of people are going with this strategy where they go ahead and get a Spurs player. I'm just going to remove Diaz for a second. So a lot of people are kind of looking at Son and they're looking at Kane, right? They're looking at to maybe captain them or maybe just have them for game week 1. And then in game week 2, they will swap them to a Manchester City player because they got a really good home fixture against Bournemouth. That means that you have to make that transfer. What if though? What if there are other issues in your team? What if you brought in a player and that player does not play? That's going to cause some problems. So if you don't have any issues with your team, you know, you can make that luxury move by removing Kane to Haaland or something, captain Haaland in game week 2, then that would probably work. But that means you will use one of your transfers. A lot of other FPL managers like me, I am going to be trying my best to bank the transfer in game week 2 and use 2 free transfers in game week 3 to sort out any problems. So that's another big strategy, guys. And I think that is pretty much it, really. We spoke about a lot of players that could do really well. There's a couple of good substitute bench like I've got here that could help out. For me, I am looking to spend this 1 million, of course, but I just want to hear your thoughts. I'm going to go on Twitter as well. So I could go ahead and bring in Robertson and maybe, you know, just downgrading, I don't know, not this one actually, maybe, how this is going to work. Let me think about it. So I can't really have an additional Liverpool player, so I've got to remove Diaz. So something like this, if I wanted to go with like a 4 at the back, or I could keep Diaz. I could start upgrading my defenders. So maybe I can go and get another Arsenal player like Zinchenko and then remove Ramsdale for maybe Ederson to go with that double Manchester City defense. So something like this, and I got 0.5 that I have to kind of spend to kind of like get back. I can remove one of my 5 million midfielders. I can go and get a Fulham cheap player that is probably going to play as well. And there we go. I can go with the, you know, 4-4-2 formation. So I could do this as well. So this is my other draft that I'm thinking to do. And this will use all of the money. So I'm kind of set. And looking at these like price tags as well, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is it's quite good to have like a split of different price tags. So you got Martinelli, that is 6 million. You got Salah, that is expensive, you know, for 13. You got Diaz, this 8 million price tag might be important. I'm not saying it is going to be, but it might be important. Because you've got quite a few midfielders that are around that 8 million that might do well, and you know you might want to go ahead and get that player to, you know, get that price rise. I'm going to try my best to get these price rises as much as I can without completely destroying my team. Anyways, guys, let's see what happens. I thought I'll post the video out so you guys can check out. Follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm going to be making my final decision. Last year I didn't do really well, and I'm hoping that this year is my year. That would be incredible. But the aim is to try and get close to that 100k, like top 100k mark. I think that's what a lot of people needs to kind of look into as well, because it's getting difficult every year to actually do well. But we will see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy your deadline. Hopefully you do well, and hopefully my videos has helped you. Don't forget, I will be back on a Sunday looking at the reactions for the weekend, and I will be continue to create my Champions League fantasy football videos because I actually do well on them, so why not, right? Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I hope that this video has helped you. Subscribe if you're new, as it helps my channel out a lot, and drop a like on the video. Hopefully this video will reach 100 likes. That would be incredible. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.